Alright, I hope my voice doesn't sound too terrible today. It probably sounds a little bit terrible, but that's okay. Alright, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. I did a little bit of off-stream stuff and a little bit of off-stream grinding. We're gonna get to that. Just so you see, we're at like level 79. Ricky's at level 80 because Ricky's always ahead of everyone else. That's just how it goes. Dumban is done with his enthusiasm skill tree. And as much as I like it, I think I'm just gonna give him... Like, the problem is the wisdom tree doesn't even seem to be too good, honestly. But like, the base agility is just, like, really... I mean, 100 strength is also really nice, actually. And tension bonuses are actually really, really good. I think I'm actually gonna keep him on enthusiasm for now. Might have to, like, look in the future if we want to change that. And Fiora is now done with rashness, so we can now put her on zeal, which means she's just gonna drop damage like crazy. Which does get the XP bonus, which is nice. Might be helpful. But yeah. What we're gonna do now, before I go over like what I did off stream and stuff like that, is we are heading here. And there has been the quest that has been... I actually want to go in with Melia here, I think. No, not Collectopedia, wait. Vintage Art. Yes. I think we're just gonna put Melia in the lead. Is this a good team? Probably not. Don't care. I've been trying to get a bit of an like affinity boost between Ryan and Dumban, which is why I had Ryan in the lead, which makes sense, but like... Let's see if this is the quest This might be like really embarrassing if this isn't the quest I'm thinking of. Nope, it is. Melancholy Tyrea.
Who's this?
The only voice side quest in the entire game.
You! Tyrea! What are you doing here? You're hurt.
Do not touch me, vile girl.
Watch it.
Oh.
Oh,
Tyrea, what happened?
is she dead?
No. It looks like she just passed out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Ryan,
Come on, why me?
please.
Is she okay?
Her injuries aren't severe. When the Bionis awoke, the ether flow around the colony became unstable. Maybe that's why she lost consciousness.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean, why didn't she become a Telethia?
Precisely.
For pure-blooded high Entia to become Telethia, the ether energy surrounding the Bionis has to be above a certain level. Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis. That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps...
Perhaps what?
No. It's nothing.
Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both high Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Tyrea's birth mother is most likely my stepmother.
You don't mean Umea?
Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb. Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household. The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin.
Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callian's half-sister?
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you? Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Tyrea! You're awake!
I had more right to the throne than she ever did. Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people, it would have been me, a pure-blooded High Entia who would build the future of our people. But you... You are a hypocrite, just like me. If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline. Melia, you too are nothing but an assassin.
You're a lovely person.
You're wrong.
I don't buy that for a second.
Ryan!
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
Do you really think I would be jealous of her?
Ain't ya? You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you, for being in the shadows all your life.
How dare you? No Hom speaks to me like that.
I'm saying that you'll never have a life like Melia's. You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor. Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes. For your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare you?
Both of you, stop this! This is no time for pointless bickering.
No,
He's
done,
right.
man.
We
Right, right.
survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
And you need to calm down and get some rest.
Ugh.
I thought this gives Ryan a bit more. I don't know. I really like that moment for Ryan as a character. There she goes.
Me? Envious? I only think of my people. What is that?
Well,
What's going on?
Look! Over... The colony!
Telethia!
wow. How fucking rude. Excuse me?
Guys! She's...
Tyrea, you mean?
Could that Telethia be her?
No. At least, I'm fairly certain.
What?
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
And the fire's gone. Ah, yes. Xenoblade. But yeah, no, I really like that character moment for Ryan. It's kind of cool. And It's also kind of interesting because Tyrea was such a like even in the Aerith arc, she was such a minor like villain. I want to say. I think this is probably the biggest problem with the entire Aerith arc is that all the villains are kind of like minor. Because it's like so many, like Yumea, Tyrea, Lorithia. Well, even though Lorithia isn't technically like a villain right then and there, but like, I mean, come on, she clearly gives off villain vibes. So yeah, like on my first playthrough, I was like completely confused who this character was because I just didn't remember her. But yeah, it is interesting that this is the only voiced side quest in the entire game, and like what makes it even more interesting is that I think it always was. There we go. Yeah, mark now. And like it's a really nice setup for the DLC story for Future Connected. And I wonder if Future Connected like came from like the idea of that story comes from like comes from this story being or this quest being there, or if that like idea for that story always has been there and they just had to wait until they could do a proper like remake on the Switch to tell that story. I don't know. But yeah, on that note, I do want to reiterate that we will not be playing Future Connected on stream. That will not happen. Even though that does have some advantages. Because if you... actually beating Future Connected does have... what you call it... does have an effect on the main game. But I think we're just going to continue with that side quest, and then we're going to talk more about that. I think that's a good idea. But that's the reason why I'm taking a little bit of a detour here, just so I get a little bit more time to tell some things. Also, wow, this hot weather effect really is weird. Let's hope this team actually works against that Telethia. We don't have Aura Seal. And we don't have particularly good healing, so, that'll be fine.
It must be Tyrea after all.
What do we do? Do we have to fight her?
There's no time to think about it. Ready yourselves!
Mysterious Telethia, yes, level 80. Ow. So yeah, that's why I like also waited a little bit to go into this quest, just because like, you know, level 80 is something we can now more or less do without too many issues, I'd say. Let's get like a little bit more healing going. Like 190 every 2 seconds is kind of good. Still gonna have like, oh, Supernova level 7. Oh, ooh, ah, ooh, oh, ouch. I need to make sure I'm like not stacking there as well. Can get a big problem is we don't have like a topple. Just gonna like stand close to him now for a little bit of healing. Ultimate Cannon 9. Ugh! Now, let's do like a spear break into like a topple and then do a chain attack while toppled. I think that might be the play here. We can do this ×3 sword drive here, and then of course we don't get a chain extension, because why would you ever get a chain extension in this game? We can do like ×3 here, and like just hope we can heal against it a little bit. Well, so much for that. It's not great because just one of them is just gonna die. I just need to make sure I'm not in the like, oh, he's already motivated again. I'm just like a walking healing aura at this point. Oh my days, it does that supernova thing way too often. Can like at least I mean Dumban's dying anyway. Like there's nothing he can really do against it. Wait, he can. No, go out of the way. Well, fuck. So yep, that's it. Shit. Oh, come on, I was so close. Wait, Dumban, revive me, revive me. Dumban. It's nearly over. It's not quite over yet. Just close. We're so close to dying though, come on. I'd love to walk out of the way, please. Oh my days, there's a small enemy that aggroed on me. I think we did it. Did we do it? Yes!
Shulk, I must...
I know.
Stop! Tyrea! You're safe.
You do realize that Telethia is Umea.
Umea?
I was pursuing Umea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
But why? Didn't she feel betrayed?
Everyone has their own beliefs, and what they believe is their own choice. Umea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
Her final wish?
Umea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed into a Telethia, I was to destroy her as quickly as possible. She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first. But I now understand Umea's true desire. That is why I must...
This is my responsibility.
Melia, why?
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Umea is your birth mother. There is no need for you to carry out such an unpleasant task.
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
Oh.
Tyrea, I believe you and I are alike.
Alike? Never, vile girl. My gratitude for assisting you, Mayor. I mean, Mother.
Yep, Hyantia can fly with these things, and it
Tyrea.
looks so stupid. It looks so dumb.
Well, there she goes.
Is she going to be okay on her own?
She'll be all right. We and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are sure to meet again.
Yeah, you're right. Melia, what did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
Tyrea must be half Homs, just like me.
What? But the wings on her head.
Not all half-blooded Hyentia have small wings, only the majority. Some are indistinguishable from pure-blooded Hyentia.
Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia, do you think Mayor knew this would happen?
Perhaps. Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
She was her mother after all. She must have been aware.
Yes.
Technically speaking, Fiora should have no idea about, like, the outcome of the arc. Hey, we get the Emperor Staff and Auto Attack Stealth. I think the Emperor Staff is kind of good. What the hell is an unbeatable gem? Wait. I don't... crap, I can't. I can't check out the gems, can you? Oh, you have to keep the button pressed. That's disgusting. Oh, I think unbeatable kind of like just makes it so you don't immediately die. I think that's it. I think the official stuff is actually the one I wanted to have. I think that's the Emperor stuff. That looks like tacky as all hell. Yeah, let's go for the golden one. Alright, yeah, that was Tyrea's Melancholy. As I wanted to mention earlier, like regarding the DLC story, there is one benefit of beating that before doing this game, which is what I did on my first playthrough of the Definitive Edition, is you get access to mastery books for arts via the challenge mode. That allows you to level up your arts up to level 12 instead of just 10, which obviously does make a bit of a difference. And it also, that way, allows you to get, like, pretty easy access to some of the talent books that are like, oh, shields are actually leveled up to 10. Oh, cool, nice to know. Like, that way, you get access to, or easier access, rather, to arts that are pretty shit to get the talents books for. Like, I had to find out, Sword Drive. Because, for some reason, and this is really stupid, you can buy the Sword Drives book in Colony 6 from a shop. I don't know what level you need for that, though. Problem is, once you beat Mechonis Core, they no longer sell it. It makes no sense what... I think it's like, maybe because it's a high-end tier shop or whatever. But, like, that's so messed up, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, anyway, that was the little side story. And with that, let's return to our to what we did before. Alright. Namely, as I said, I did some grinding, and it turns out if you go to Saltral Marsh at night, the enemies around there are like level 81 to 84-ish, which means with level 77, 78, etc., you can actually deal with them. Which means I got to kill some owls and some of the Ferrises, and that has resulted in me getting all the materials for a replica Monado 1, namely the Lucky Fang, is specifically what we needed. And so I want to say, let's go and get ourselves a Monado Replica 1. Because why the hell not?
Hello.
Go, so you've got the necessary materials, I'll get to work immediately. I have finished. Monado Rudra. Some for attack stability. Clever materials narrow the range of attack power. The damage is more focused, making it a reliable weapon. Strength power to succeed. Nice. Monado Rudra. So for the first time, Shulk has a weapon choice. Costs us 5 crit rate, but gives us 111 more min attack damage, and also looks significantly nicer. And it gives us, more importantly, it actually... Oh no, we're coming out also has 3 slots, okay. So I'd honestly want to say this is like better. Yeah, let's go with Monado Rudra. It also looks nicer. One thing that's like really annoying, sadly, is you can't set the Monado skin, even though you now have multiple. But the game's a bit about that. So sadly. Let's go aggro down because heaven knows Shulk generates aggro like crazy. And I actually want to get AP up on him, because Shulk does need that. Okay. Then, in terms of other quests, I got the Flammy Wings for the birthday quest. Finally, we get to empty out our quest log again a little bit. You just... I love it when they just, like, despawn. That's funny. Alright. Actually, while we are out and about, just, like, doing questing shenanigans, I might as well put Fiora in here. Just so I have, good affinity between the characters, that'd be important. Hello! Hey. I need it. There you go. Birthday shoes. Done. Nice. Alright. And we also got the... Yes. The parts from the fallen arm. Which actually took like a surprisingly long time to get the drops because for some reason they weren't cooperating. Not at all. Alright, I think... Not time, right? Yes, okay. I also did look up where we need to be careful in terms of Colony 6 reconstruction. It turns out like the threshold for the final quest to appear, which is a level 90 plus quest, mind you, is 150 population and 95% finished construction. There we go, we've got Elios drones, which are they're good or not, we'll see. Cannon drones, not really that great. Oh dear, and the new quest open up immediately again, because why not? Lands on that high-end scientist. Tom makes poor scientists. Wow, okay, that's a bit of racism going on here again. Defeat 8th Sloth Gorgos on Bionis leg. Defeat Territory. I mean, yeah, sure, we've already done that, but like, sure, I'll do it again. Hey, Ryan and Melia now like each other a lot. Lovely. Love to see it, which means we get a skill link between the two. Yes. Might actually want to look. Is there like anything from Ryan that she likes to have? Heavy equip, low tension immunity is probably not that bad. Not really. It's a bit of a shame, but I think this might actually be kind of nice. How busted is that on Melia? I have a question. How busted is that on Melia? Oh, but I do want the chain thing. I don't think I can afford it. Oh. Fiora might need to. Get a little bit, increase tension at the start, increase agility when at half. Grants haste at start of battle. Honestly, probably not that terrible on her. Sure. We'll, like, re-equip that stuff anyway in the future. I wanted to do something this. No, not necessarily. I wanted to... I mean, if we're already going to the Bionis Live, we might as well, right? The plan is also we're gonna do some heart-to-hearts later. Just to get a few of them out of the way. I think that could be a good idea. Clear weather only. Great. Alright, where is that? Oh, it's like a bird that's flying around here, right? Is this team... is this gonna work? No idea, but we'll find out. I suppose. I think this is the first time ever an enemy resists the art seal on that. Might as well do bigger fire here. We're okay, we chain attack here. Oh, right. I definitely want to stay in red art so we can do like big sword drive damage here. Nice. Here we get big fire. Should just do a lot of damage. And get more extensions, hell yeah. I'm gonna do this because it like heals grind a little bit. And then this just to reset for Fiora, so we get like... Holy shit, we just like... just one-rounded him. Oh yeah. Ooh, double wind. Hello. And... I mean, I guess we can also, like, immediately go after Rothbard again. It's great, because we, like, just fought him last stream. Well, not last stream, but the stream before that. I think? My memory's actually shit. I don't know when we last fought him. I think it was, like, Friday. There we go. Let's see if this goes, like, terribly wrong this time around or not. Fuck. Ah, fuck. I forgot. Oh, that's actually not that great, because now I don't have metal bolt. Oh, wait, I need metal bolt again. Give me. There we go. So it'll probably be a significantly worse chain attack, but like, honestly, I don't care necessarily. Yeah. The ×3 sword drive is still very good. Also, I learned that apparently, like, a Magnum Charge has, like, a very interesting, property to it. That is, if you have it activated, and then you want to use it in a chain attack, if the chain multiplier is, like, higher than Magnum Charge, it overrides it. Gonna do double aqua here so like Ryan can heal a little bit. The nice thing is Ryan has art seal on it. So good. So if we could get like a chain attack ready, thank you. There we go. Sure. Rounds. Oh, I fucked up the quick time event. God damn it. You just like resisted again? Are you kidding me? He doesn't like to use talent art, it seems. Which like I'm fine with, I'm gonna be completely honest. There we go. Rotbot, down. Field Poniel, down. There we go, wonderful. Ooh, Max Storm, hello. Top of resist, nice, that's nice, I take it, I take it. Double Wind is probably like the better one to have, but I'm happy about both of them, I suppose. Actually, shit, let's get the second gear up too. Speed, yeah. The thing is, I did look up like some of them, some of the arts on how to get their better version, and like at a certain point when you're going to have to fight an enemy that has like a 3% chance to drop a gold chest, and then in that gold chest it's a does it not want me to fight this? And then in that gold chest it's a 10% chance to get the item you need. Like at that point it's just it's just a bit bad. It's just not great. Oh, they're over here. and like really isn't worth going after. I want to say. So yeah, as much as I'd love to have Sword Drive higher level, like it just probably won't happen. In case you're wondering, Sword Drive enemies are like the like little rodent enemies on those platforms underneath the bridge. But yeah, again, like you need to roll like a double lucky. You need to roll a gold chest, and then you need to roll the talent book. The gold chest necessarily shouldn't even be too bad, because a lot of the time these enemies like spawn in groups. So these have the benefit of like always, you know, you're guaranteed a silver, so I think that makes a gold more likely too. Not quite sure if that's how it works, but my instinct tell me that's how it works, so let's just go to one of them, pretend it is. Oh. Gonna fucking lock on, are you serious? I wish I would have gotten this quest significantly earlier, because, like, this is where I like to grind a little for a little bit. So, like, I've already been here essentially. Also, having to defeat 8 is kind of a bit of overkill, I must say. But oh well. I was kind of hoping I could draw these two into the fight as well. Just to save on like a little bit of time. Maybe you might want to like join. Thank you. There we go. Screw it, I can go in with a and be with a spear break. Oh my days. I'm like way too used to the quick time events being like super fast. Oh yeah, they're both dead. Alright, 3 more. Just gonna grab everything. Even though I probably don't need the gems, like we're fine. So we need 3 more, and obviously there are only 2 more here, because why the fuck would there be 3 more here? That'd be so silly. Imagine that. Imagine, like, good enemy placement. Yeah, at least this goes by quick, so. There we go. 2 more. At this point, I might just reset anyway. Like, it's probably quicker. Because then I have, like, more enemies that spawn closer to me. So I'm gonna have to walk there again anyway, like, might as well. I also want I need to remember, there's also one, like, small little area I want to check out, because I think there's a unique monster we haven't dealt with yet. And, after seeing how expensive some of the skill links are in this game, we might as well go for that. This is like also one of the things like you need in order if you want to have like a proper fully like you know fully completed skill link set on everyone and have the best skill links for every character, like you need New Game Plus. You absolutely do. There is very little way around it. Because the way it works is obviously like you get 1 affinity coin per level up you get. And no, you can't choose it with the expert mode, that would be silly. And you get 1 affinity coin every time when you defeat a unique monster for the first time. And that is the part that resets on a New Game Plus playthrough. No, I just didn't. My spear break, I didn't hit the spear break, that's the problem. Hit it, thank you. There we go. Alright, this wasn't too bad, aside from the fact that it took forever, but it wasn't too bad. Probably teleporting down there would have been the smarter move, but oh well. Oops. Not sure if that's significantly quicker, but like it should be a little bit quicker, I think. But I actually completely forgot that, like, Territorial Rockbot was part of the quest.
What is it?
Hello. Nice. Wonderful. Another quest complete. Art Seal 6. Which, that, like, goes immediately onto Ryan, I think. RTL is, like, good for characters that have, multi-hit moves. Because it procs on every hit. And that is, like, just really convenient. The other person looks somewhere back there. I think I get through here somewhere. There we go. Ah, yes, right. The training arc. Could have been nice to defeat 10%. Ten? Are you serious? 10? Wow, okay. Sure. You know what? We can. No, wait. We actually did defeat. We did defeat the unique spider down there, didn't we? I think at some point we did. Dang it! I was like, oh, I can combine this with something. Okay. Before we do that, let's instead. I want to check that cave back here again. Because aside from like the few quests at the very beginning, I don't think we went there ever again. And my memory is telling me that there might be something. That we can deal with now. And that'd be cool. And then, like, I think for the, like, last 30 minutes or so, we mainly gonna focus on, like, the last 30 minutes haven't started yet. But for the last 30 minutes or so, I want to, like, focus on, Heart to hearts. I think that's a good idea. Because we still have so many left to do. And like, especially with like affinity grinding, they do help. Like, we can't do all of them yet. Oh no, like they're like level 30. For some reason I thought like 50 or something. Well, that means we never fought them, did we? Well, that means we can just like get the affinity coin here. Level 39. Yeah, there we go. Nice, quick and easy. And like, we just leave everything else here, because it's not worth it. Is there another unique monster down here? I don't think there was. I think it's... No! Found it! Hello there. Shadeless Matrix. 44, okay. Yeah, I mean, again, it's 2 free affinity coins. Like, I absolutely take them. Yeah, there's one big bad. Nice.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
There we go. Again, wasn't necessary, but like, it was free, essentially. Oh dear god, 10. 10's gonna take a bit. And also, again, I'm like ultra mad because I just did that, essentially. We just killed a bunch last time around. Oh, I'm a little bit livid. Oh no. By the way, actually, I want to look something. What about the other Monados? So Mortal Moss, I think we can get that, actually. There's a unique monster. Wait. Actually. We might be able to get that right now. Maybe. Because during rain, at least I thought, yes. Armored Rockwell, should we try it? I'll probably preferably go in with the boys here. I think we can just try that. This fight takes for fucking ever, if I remember correctly. Like, genuinely, this fight takes forever. But, like, honestly... Yeah, you see, it does not take too much damage. Oh, well, actually, it does take a lot of damage. Wait a minute, I might have been like super lucky with an early defense reduction. Also, one thing about Shulk that's like super underrated is that Air Slash can slow. Go. Times full backslash. Just like nothing. Oh dear. We did get more extensions though, which is kind of nice. I feel like Monado armor might make sense. Maybe Monado Perch does at least some damage, I think. There we go. Just trying to reset just in case, like, Ooh. We get another. There we go. Defense down. Lovely. do want to have my talent hard up for this though. And then we're gonna go for... Okay, this isn't as bad as I remember it being. I did remember this being a lot worse. The spider just like casually walking through here. Dang it. I wonder what that debuff is Dumbman has on him. This looks like a healing reduction, maybe? Nom. Oh. Oh wait, that's actually not that good. The nice thing is with Shogun on our team, we have like 16 seconds to deal with this. Oh, this is bad, isn't it? Wait. Well, now to protect everyone. I don't need to choose. Attack, and then we get for another chain attack. We get comes for backslash. Sure, steal something. We got an item. I actually do get my backslash. There we go. Nice. Yeah, this team is just good. This team is just fantastic. And we get the Immortal Moss. There we go. And we get Headshot. That is really, really nice. Okay. Back to... I think we can actually keep it up with Steam, I think. Yeah, let's keep it that team. Sure, why not?